Hey, what's going on, everybody? Because I'm a Fury here. It's been a while, and coming this Friday is the launch of the Switch. Innovation. Well, let's see exactly how this is going so far. For the simple fact that since I put out 3 videos about my apprehensions about Nintendo and the Switch and whatever, people have really got at me and said that the Switch launch is better than the Xbox Ones and the PlayStation 4. For real? Is it? Is it better? So don't mind me. You're not gonna, because of copyright reasons, I'm gonna read from a list, but I don't want any copyright claims put on there, so you're just gonna hear me read it. So let's go to the Nintendo Switch launch. Alright? Now you got 1-2 Switch, which is okay, it's a retail. They tell you also on GameSpot, is it retail or digital? So these are the games so far. I'm gonna go down the list and give you a synopsis, I guess, of what I know. 1-2 Switch is pretty much, remember the game you got for Wii Sports, where you had all the and other stuff, where you had the mini games? Well, now you have to pay $60 for this shit on its own. And don't worry, you can take a Joy-Con and you can eat a sandwich, pretend that with the Rumble HD, and pretend to eat who can eat a sandwich faster, or who can milk a cow's udder quicker, which looks like you're jerking the fuck off, but that's, yeah, okay, it's innovation, like my boy Artificial says all the time. Then you got Just Dance 2017, more motion crap, more motion gimmick dance crap that only kids enjoy. And then you have the bread and butter of the relaunch, which is Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. You know, the game that you should definitely buy retail for memory purposes. If you have 32 gigs onboard memory and you try to buy this game digitally, it's gonna take up most of the remaining space that the OS system leaves behind, which is 25 gigabytes. It's gonna take up half of that, so you're gonna be left with like 12 gigs, 11, depending on memory saves and all that good stuff. And then we got Skylanders Imaginators. Who cares? Super Bomberman R. Once again, classic game, but who cares? Nothing we haven't played before. I Am Setsuna. It's a Tokyo RPG game that looks like it has potential to be fun, because you know it's a simplistic, it's fun RPG game. We can get that. It's digital though, which is more problems, because you got 32 gigs on board. And the rest of the launch titles, I'm about to run down the list of all digital, which means you're pretty much fucked, and you're gonna have to buy expansive memory and stuff, and which is a problem for the simple fact that you just spent $300 on this. I'm gonna get to my opinion on that $300 later. You spent $300 on this. You bought, more than likely you bought Legend of Zelda, because that's pretty much all it has going for itself for the launch titles in the store. But if you're in my situation, like I always say, look at my hands. I've seen the videos on the Joy-Con controllers. I've seen them on the stand in stores. There's no way in hell I'm playing with that shit. And then you have to put them on that dock, and then even that's small. Even it looks bigger when you see it on video, but when you really get to the store and see it, bruh. So you spent $300 on the system. You spent another $60 on Breath of the Wild. You might have bought the Pro Controller if you were one of the lucky people to get the pre-order for it, because there's no way in hell I'm playing with these mitts on that controller and be comfortable with it. But let's take the Pro Controller out of the equation. So you spent $360 so far, and you might be another person. You might like 1-2 Switch or so. So you already got these games that's gonna take memory off of your car. I know they not downloadable. I know they on the cartridge. I know that. Yes, I know that. Before you click down on this video, even if you do, I don't care. Before you go off the deep end and respawn, you know that I know the hard copies and stuff, but we talking about memory saves and stuff. So if you bought that, you already, all right, you got one game, one thing. There's 360 so far. If you bought 2 games, that's 420. And then you want to buy games from the digital store, from the eShop, because that's the only way you're gonna get them. So these are the games you can only get from the eShop. The rest of it, I already ran down to 5 games you can buy in physical copy, which is 1-2 Switch, Just Dance, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, Skylanders Imaginators, Super Bomberman R, and I Am Setsuna. So now the rest, I'm sorry, Super Bomberman R. Now these games are the ones you can only get digital, which is I Am Setsuna, RPG game, Little Inferno by the Tomorrow Corporation, Human Resource Machine by the Tomorrow Corp. Well, 3 games, but it seems like it's a Japanese indie game company, Tomorrow Corporation. So it's Little Inferno, Human Resource Machine. Seems like some sim shit like Ace. What's the lawyer, whatever his name is. They made the Ace games for the DS and shit. Well, Human Resource Machine might just be some more sim stuff where you see a bunch of square-eyed guys in the office and whatever the fuck it is, and then you get snipper clips from Nintendo, a puzzle game. They added that, they updated that, like, wow, it's another launch title, it's digital, whoop-de-doo, it's a puzzle game. It's like, hopefully it's as fun as Tetris and stuff. And then you get older games that we already had, which is Shovel Knight Treasure Trove, and then Spectre of Torment, which is, I guess, the expansion to that. So there you go, that's your launch titles. Now you telling me that's better than the Xbox One and the PS4? I didn't even buy those on their day one. I didn't buy the Xbox One or the PS4 on the day one. I waited till I had the money for it, and I waited till more games came out for it. So you can hit me up in the comments and tell me all about how this was better than that, because people have also said, well, PS4 had knack and knack wasn't good. I don't fucking care about knack. We talking about overall, okay? I guess Skylanders is a staple because every system launched with Skylanders. But look what's missing from the Switch thing. There's no Madden, okay? There's definitely no Battlefield game. Yeah, exactly. There's no Assassin's Creed. There's no FIFA coming right away. Alright? There's no COD. This is all stuff that I don't really care for playing, like, especially, like, I fell out of favor with Call of Duty a long time ago. Killzone didn't care for that one. Stuff like this, but this is what the mass audience wants. I may not like it, you may not like it much, but you want your system to be successful, Nintendo. And you just basically give them these games, like, we got these little quirky games, we got it, we get it, okay? But not a lot of people care about those stuff, and there is a good amount of people that care about it. Yeah, I mean, it's something you need to play in between. We don't all go like we need to play AAA first-person shooters and all these titles all the time. Yes, we get that, but the thing is, you still have to have the meat of your system has to be its games. And from what I'm seeing for the launch titles, like, and combined with what I'm seeing in the digital, like, for somebody like people who actually care about games like Assassin's Creed, which they need to stop making every year, it's just out of hand. Battlefield, who like people like first person shooters, the EA Activision war going on right now. Of course, Madden and stuff. Where's Madden and stuff? Where's okay, where's the third party? Basically, good third party. We ain't talking about like just games like that. Those games there are like the indie. Those are the quirky games that people actually play in between when they want to take a breather. They want to get out of playing the monotonous yet fun games that they consider. I think a lot of them are monotonous. I'm not sitting here speaking the praises of the other systems, but really for people to actually comment and tell me that this Switch launch is better than these other launches, like, are you like really checking yourself with that? Are you really checking facts, or are you just, because you are that prejudiced against anything else that's not Nintendo, that you really think this is a better launch? Let's keep it realistic right here. I'm gonna keep it 100% real with you. The only games I would have played on the PS4 launch is probably Call of Duty Ghosts, Battlefield 4. That's it, maybe. I don't really care for nothing else. So I'm not saying, I'm not biased. I'm looking at the list of it. I'm really don't see nothing else that I would like. Now let's go to Xbox One launch. And let's see what they had, okay? They had Zoo Tycoon, Fighter Within, No, Raw Son of Rome. Nah, it was okay. Nah, it wasn't that great. Call of Duty Ghosts, which I said, and Battlefield, yeah. They got 2 games already that I would play, the same 2. And they got Forza 5. Nice. Now, I would play Forza 5 because I played Forza in the past. It's a very good racing game. It's like they just like bitch slapped Gran Turismo off the map with that one and stuff, and took over with a nice racing sim. Dead Rising 3. Okay, you got like 4 games right there on the Xbox One, because those are, you know, Dead Rising is a franchise that I started playing on the Xbox 360. Okay, that's cool. Alright, Dead Rising 2 also, which I still have on my 360. I got it for free. It's like one of the games they give Xbox, the gold games that you get for free. That was one of them. Okay, so Dead Rising is like a game I would play. My Xbox One came with Assassin's Creed, so I would play it because I have it, and I haven't even finished the games, all the Assassin's Creed games they gave me. I haven't really gotten into them that much because I don't care that much about the series now. Okay, so this, and then so I said Dead Rising 3, Forza 5, and of course Call of Duty Ghosts and Battlefield 4. So that's 4 out of, how many titles? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 4 out of 15 titles I would play for that. See, that's option. That's option. It's 15 titles released. 4 of them at least are like. Let's go back to PlayStation 4. They had let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. They had 12 launch titles, and only 2 of them I cared about. And those are third-party games. They had nothing first-party on that. So Nintendo has an advantage with having one first-party game that, well, having a couple first-party games and stuff. They got 3 out of a list of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. They got 3 out of 12 first-party titles. So if you're a first-party fanboy and you want the party game and want to Switch, knock yourself out. You got that and stuff. It look like it might be fun stuff on there, but I, as a 30-something, late 30-something old man, do not think it's fun for me to be milking a cow's udders or with a fucking sandwich. That's not my thing, okay? So let's knock that out of contention. Breath of the Wild. Zelda, I have a hate-love with it. Like, there's some titles that I really got immersed in, and then there's some like, whatever. Didn't say they were terrible. It's just that some Zelda games captivate me more than others, and Breath of the Wild might be a captivating title. The more captivated I'm hearing that it is from what people play so far of it, but I have to know for myself, and I'll eventually know for myself. Right now, from what I like it, I think it's impressive, to be honest with you. All right, but then you got Skylanders Imagination. Skip. Don't care about Skylanders. Didn't care about it on its launch on the other 2 consoles. Super Bomberman gets tired. It, you know, it's the same shit. It gets bored. I get bored of Bomberman very quickly. No disrespect to that title and stuff, but look. Alright, so I got Legend of Zelda so far, Breath of the Wild. That's the one game I would buy from this. The other ones, don't know much about it from the digital store. Hopefully I can get sample of that. I'm gonna look those up and see. But Snipper Clips, it's a puzzle game. Puzzle game, as long as it's good, of course. I'm the one who replayed the shit out of Tetris. When I got the Game Boy, the original Game Boy, the black and white one with the 4 AA batteries, that replayed the shit out of it until those batteries died, and then we had the power. We found a little plug and we used to sit home next to a wall and play the shit out of Tetris. We link cabled it, me and my brother and stuff. So if Snipper Clips is as good as Tetris, that's alright. That's 2 games out of 12 so far. You got me with the other ones. I gotta read more into it and stuff. But Shovel Knight, played it before. Why would I want to spend money on it again? Okay, either one of those Shovel Knight games. Then World of Goo, that sounds like a porno flick. Alright, World of Goo, you know. And then Human Resource Machine, Little Inferno. I'm gonna look up those 3 games right now. I really don't like. I'm gonna look up all the Tomorrow Corporation games and stuff, but right now potentially that's like on 2 titles out of 12. So to tell me that it's better and stuff like that, it's all a matter of interpretation. I never said the Xbox One and PS4 launches is better than Switch. I'm just like, how? Because I never bought those on the launch gate. So hitting me with those and do not work on me. It doesn't bother me when people are like, well, that launch is better than that launch. I was like, it's all about what it does, like with its lifespan. And PS4 has been super successful. It has. I can't even front on that. I mean, I play it more than my Xbox One, but my Xbox One is a better multimedia machine than the PlayStation 4. It has a easier user interface. It has Halo on it. All right, I'm a fan of Halo. You know what? Because I've been on Halo since the original Xbox. Okay, and if you're a RTS strategy type of person, the Halo Wars 2 is about to drop. It's all about what you do in the lifespan of the system with the first party and your third party as well. Because third party is only going to put out games for systems that sell. All right, so this is what I care about with it. And people saying that the launch titles are better, I honestly don't think they're better. Like, I really look at it, I honestly don't. I don't see where it's better at. It's better for what, kids? All right, and I know that's a cheap ploy, a cheap tactic to say that, oh, you know, everybody say Nintendo's kiddie, but they don't prove us wrong. It's not like they have rated M titles that we care about. No, everything that's coming out on the launch is for predominantly young children. Okay, you might have the nostalgia, with the exception of Zelda, because that has nostalgic value to it. Bomberman has nostalgic value and stuff, and then a puzzle game is a puzzle game. Anybody can play that and stuff. So you tell me, like, what you really like, why, if it's a better launch title and stuff. Like, you tell me in the comments, basically, because I'm saying, like, no, it doesn't. Now that I look back on the other 2 in retrospect, no, it doesn't seem that great to me. Like, it's better than those last 2. And like I said, I would have only bought 2 games at the PS4 launch with it, and I would have possibly, if I had the money, bought 4 on the Xbox One. And the Xbox One is not as successful as the PS4, so it's not about what system sells the most. It's all about what you offer. What I'm seeing with the Switch, it doesn't offer me anything different. All right, and its lifespan is just going to be made of a lot of games that were on other consoles. Okay, that's all it seems so far, with the exception of certain ones. It's going to be like, now they're going to have an indie conference coming in a few days to talk about all the indie games coming out for it, and I expect to see more games that I've already can get with my PlayStation 4 and my Xbox One. Hell, even my Xbox 360 and my PS3, I can get these games, a lot of these games that we're probably gonna see. So they doing nothing new. Okay, so with that said, now let's get into the heart of the matter, which is the console. I've seen GameSpot.com do an unboxing of it. $300 for this shit? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? $300 for this system. You seen the dock? That dock they said is $90 to replace. That thing is cheap as it's cheap plastic. It is cheap as a motherfucker, man. And I've seen the unboxing and them open the back latch of it. It's cheap. And the whole system is plastic, dude. It's a lot of plastic. And you paying $300 for that system. It doesn't seem like something that's sturdy, it's quality, it's lightweight, it's gonna be easy to drop. It doesn't seem like a secure, meaty system at all. Something I know it's light and you know where you're gonna be playing for hours, but if you see how small it is, you know that battery life ain't gonna go nowhere in the 6 hours. They say maximum 6 hours, and 2.5 maximum with Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. It's not even gonna peak that. Okay, like I'm really disappointed in the design of this system. Like not just because it's an underpowered machine, it's because it's overpriced. It is overpriced. If you see, look up the GameSpot video when they do the unboxing and stuff, and people gonna be like, oh my god, people love new stuff, so they're gonna sing the praises of it. But the GameSpot, you actually got to see how they put the controller in their hand, and they was like, wow, I didn't remember it being this small, and oh shit, it's hard to get this off, and oh, how this sliding, wow, the thing, like the dock, look at this, oh my god, I almost broke that, bruh. Nothing beats a console that is stud. I'm sorry, you call me biased or you want to kiss my ass. Nothing beats a console that just sits there. Oh, but yes, but you can't take a console on the go with you like you could with the Nintendo Switch. Oh yeah, we get that. I know that. But is that really a console? Is it just a souped up fucking DS system? Because it's gonna replace your DS. You see the cartridge size of the Switch? It's technically, it's only a little bit larger than a DS game. It's coming, people. DS, kiss your ass goodbye. Okay, this is basically it's a hybrid, and they say it's a home console first. Fuck you, it's not. It's not a home console first. And if you think that's the case, you're insane. All right, this is just a way for them to tell you it's a home console first, so they can just undercut, and then next thing you know, DS goodbye. Why would you want two handhelds? Oh, this is a home console and this is the DS. Why your home console could be held in your hand? Because it's Nintendo and it's innovation. Anyway, no, it's not. It is not better. It's not a better launch one. It's just that it's new. You can make up excuses all you want to tell you. If you are a Nintendo loyalist, I don't hold loyalties to no one. I'll go where the games are. I'm a collector. And this is seeming like a system that I might just have to skip. I really want it because I'm a collector. But it's going to sit in this box for a while and stuff. I know the Zelda game is out, but you know what? I got a Wii U still. I have a Wii U still, and it's limited memory. This is how they get you. You're going to spend all this money on these memory expansion. Then what if you bought memory, you had a memory card, and then you filled that one up, and then you bought a new one. Now you're going to have to interchange memory cards and shit and stuff. That's what you had to do with the Wii U and stuff. So now I'm going to buy Breath of the Wild Friday. No, if I have the money for it Friday. I'm going to buy that for the Wii U. Because, like I said, I'm not a graphics whore. Oh, it looks a little bit better on the Switch. Whoop-de-doo. Okay? So, I'm going to buy that and stuff. So, there's nothing, really, that's on launch that I really need. Alright? And you probably get snipper clips, puzzle game. You could probably get that for the eShop for this. Alright? So, on launch. So who cares really? From like, I don't. For now, I don't. They have nothing that I want. So don't waste. If they don't, the systems don't got nothing with that you want, don't buy them. Plain and simple. Like right away. I mean, I didn't buy the Xbox One right away. I didn't buy the I bought the only system that I bought, I think, at launch. Hell, I haven't bought a system at launch in a long time. Okay, I haven't. Honestly, 360 I didn't buy at launch. PS3, I bought it maybe a few days after launch. Yeah, that one I bought closer to launch, like maybe a couple weeks after it. Xbox, no, Xbox 360 I did buy at launch. The first model I did. Xbox 360 I bought at launch. PS3 I bought after launch, like maybe a couple weeks after launch. And then GameCube I bought after launch. You see, the older it goes back, I bought games at launch, but currently, no, I haven't, because the launch titles aren't that great. But to say the Switch is actually better than the PS4 and Xbox One, that's ridiculous. Anyway, as always, keep watching what you want, keep gaming the way you want, keep being you. I'm Kazama Fury. I'm out. Have a good week, everybody, and peace.